Another town full of merry little music lovers, begging for a party, yet terrified of the very thing they hired. DJs who press play, stare blankly at their laptops, and serve the same crusty playlist every single night. Whole songs unmixed, unseasoned. Transitions so tragic they could make a North Pole elf. Outdated tracks, dusty throwbacks. And when the beat changes, oh, the horror! The horror! The horror! And me? I can't get jiggy with that. But then a wonderfully awful idea slithered into my brain. Eureka. I know exactly how to fix this. And it starts right now.
Guess who crept back in the booth tonight? A bag full of bangers, beats wrapped tight. DJs, hold on to your crates. I got something to like. Mic check, 1, 2.
Hey yo, cue up the next episode. Turn the mics up loud and fade the lights down low. Hey yo, cue up the next episode. It's Thursday night and another Cue It Up show. Hey yo, cue up the next episode. Turn the mics up loud and fade the lights down low. Hey yo, cue up the next episode. It's Thursday night and another Cue It Up.
I'm the Grinch with the glitch and the DJ stitch. Turn a simple little beat to a holiday switch. Got mixes, flips, remixes, and stacks. Turn a room full of who's to a club full of snacks. I don't steal gifts now, I steal the whole playlist. Swap them for the gold, every DJ wished exists. If you hear a rare track with the monster blend, it's me, your unfriendly green holiday friend. I creep in your crates with the grin so wide, taking out the tired songs you over-applied, replace them with vibes that ignite the floor, make the crowd scream, DJ, give us more! I'm the villain of the mix, but I save the night, cause a DJ with gems, a crowd take flight. If you feel that bump in your chest when it drops, that's me, stuffing fire in your stuttering pops.
Hey yo, cue up the next episode. Turn the mics up loud and fade the lights down low. Hey yo, cue up the next episode. It's Thursday night and another Cue It Up show. Cue up the next episode. Turn the mics up loud and fade the lights down low. Hey yo, cue up the next episode. It's Thursday night and another Cue It Up.
Got the room going wild with a secret blend, turning every little track to a crowd best friend. When the beat kicks in and the lights turn green, that's me, your mischievous DJ machine. I don't need no sleigh, I just ride the bass, fly across the room with a smirk on my face. If you hear something fresh that you've never known, that's a Cue It Up gem that I've loaned to your phone.
Hey yo, cue up the next episode. Turn the mics up loud and fade the lights down low. Hey yo, cue up the next episode. It's Thursday night and another Cue It Up show. Cue up the next episode. Turn the mics up loud and fade the lights down low. Hey yo, cue up the next episode.
Before it's time to spin, you've got to first cue it up.
I'm probably in your area too. Everybody who owns a laptop, they're a DJ. Everybody who owns a DSL camera, they're a photographer.
And what I'll do is put up blurbs so therefore you can see what I'm thinking about and why I chose that song. You can see the reaction of the kids. So you can kind of like get an idea of how to use it and what to expect.
Why do you want to charge for something that you have the knowledge of and these other DJs don't have the knowledge of? Share your knowledge, you know?
Right.
But DJing's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun too, you know? I'm djmikiemike. I cover central, northeastern Pennsylvania, southeastern Pennsylvania, parts of New Jersey, parts of New York State.
And I'm Dwayne Dixon, the HitmanDDub, from Cleveland, Ohio. And it's time to cue it up. Okay, what's up everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Cue It Up DJ podcast with me, Dwayne Dixon, the HitmanDDub, my friend djmikiemike, and again we have our other friend DJ Kevin in the house. And so our podcast is made for DJs of all skill level to come to connect, learn, and grow. From pro tips to real talk, we are here to support and celebrate the DJ community. So last week, we had talked about trends that were happening in 2025 that we predicted that would still take off and still be trending in 2026. So the three takeaways from that show was micro systems. Now everybody's trying to find lighter and more compact systems that make it easier to set up and break down after an event. Also, systems that are wirelessly or battery operated, so you're not tethered to the wall. Also, another thing that we found out was that DJ content, your social media presence online, is still going to be king. No matter whether you're doing a video or you're doing some kind of posting or a lot of podcasts or live streams, that is still going to be your word of the mouth for 2026. And then, of course, AI is still going to be king, and everything is integrated with AI, whether you know it or not. And so tonight, our episode is called Grinchin Through the Crates. So we're going to talk about Christmas songs. So a couple of people kind of like try to beat us to the punch. Hunter, but I wouldn't say Hunter tried to do it on purpose. Cool thing, since he does his stuff in, no, I think his was in October because I still see the skeleton and all that stuff on his couch. But Monday he talked about holiday songs. And then we had talked about it on the DJ Roundtable with Buddy. But the thing that came out of that show was a lot of them don't play holiday songs. So they had a hard time finding songs that work on the dance floor. Or they don't, necessarily deal with Christmas songs in general. Because I know when I first started DJing, when doing like holiday parties, I fell into the mistake thinking if it's a holiday party, being Valentine's Day, Christmas, or Halloween, those were the songs that you played. And don't really think about it as being another party and incorporating those holiday songs into it. So I know Mikey Mike, you just had a holiday party. I know Kevin, you said you have one coming
Friday.
tomorrow.
Yep.
So Mikey Mike, so how did yours go since you did yours? And
Well, this party was it was very different. There was maybe about 8 to 10 ladies there, and the rest were just gentlemen. You know how gentlemen are. They don't want to dance. They just want to kick back and have a couple beers. So it was a great party. People were great. Don't get me wrong. But I'll reflect going back a couple of years ago when my wife worked at Cook's Pharmacy, did their Christmas party, and it was a blast from the beginning to the end. For cocktail hour, all I did is play Christmas music. Then for dinner hour, it was Christmas music and then some, soft jazzy music. Then for the dancing night, I played regular music, but then I also played some Christmas dance music. So I kept the Christmas focused in the whole scope of the night. I didn't just not play Christmas. It's a holiday party, a Christmas party, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I played a couple of Jewish songs. So, they considered it a holiday party because there was a couple of employees at Cook's that were Jewish. No problem. We'll play a couple of Jewish songs for you. I don't care what religion you're on. I'll satisfy you, So, again, when you're DJing a Christmas party, as like you do a Halloween party, you incorporate Halloween songs into your whole night that night. It's just one not you're not playing one after another Halloween songs. You're playing a couple of Halloween songs, and then you're playing some bangers out there. Then maybe when you're going from one song to another, you could hit like a scream or a chainsaw going off or a gunshot going off, some kind of effect in there that's like, oh yeah, they're still in their mind, it's still a Halloween party. Same way with, the Christmas party. There's not really too many samples out there you could drop in there. Maybe you could, ho 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 or something like that. But I keep it focused on the holiday party.
So you pretty much play the same thing and rely on like samples, and then scatter your holiday themed songs in there.
Yes. Like for dinner hour, I'll play Michael Bublé, some Frank Sinatra, but Christmas Michael Bublé, Christmas Frank Sinatra, Christmas Perry Como, Christmas Tony Bennett. A dinner hour is basically all Christmas music, and then maybe a couple of Kenny G jazz Christmas songs. It works out great. This way, the people are really in the holiday mood. And then once that's over, I go into whatever the client wanted to hear. One song she was totally against was the Macarena. That was one thing I knew was a no-no. So whatever she wanted to start off with, I make sure I start the night off with that. Play 3 or 4 good dance songs, and then get a good Christmas dance song on there. Like got John Cougar, I Saw Mama Kissing Santa Claus. It's a classic rock song, and it worked out perfect.
Okay. And then Kevin, I know you had said you're working on your playlist. So how's that going?
Yeah, I'm working on that, and I got it queued up here so I can glance over it. So if I'm looking to the side, it's not because I got a lady friend here. It's just I'm looking at the laptop. So
I should have had my whiteboard so I could have wrote your name, because Kevin gets a star by his name because he listened and he understood the assignment. He came prepared. I hope the rest of you all came prepared, because everybody's supposed to come with a song to drop in. Because remember, this is a two-way street, so we all participate. Because I don't try to catch people off guard.
And I'll give you a background because it hasn't happened yet. I have made contact with the venue, and so I know that this organization company has done a Christmas party last year at their venue. Last year they didn't have a DJ. Basically, the way they have it set up is the food's ready to go. They come in, they grab their food, they sit down, they eat until the formalities start. So there's not going to really be a cocktail dinner, because I said, is that how you're going to do it again? And they, as far as that lady knew, was like, yeah. So there's not going to be, I don't think, I'm just going to play music that's, this is where I haven't decided, because I ask the people, the client, and this was an HR lady, and I contacted and I was like, hey, I've done some weddings where it was right before Christmas, and my questionnaire, they didn't put down specifically Christmas songs. They just said, something soft or whatever. I said, do you want Christmas music? No, we don't want Christmas music. We're burned out by the time our wedding's here, because they start Christmas music almost as soon as Halloween's over.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, that's why I wanted to ask them, like, what is the mix? I did ask for fun, because I have multiple AIs that I like to compare. I asked one of my AIs what its thought was on a company party. A holiday party is what they're calling it. And they said early on, 80, 90%, because you can actually have holiday or themed music fatigue after a couple hours.
Yeah.
So it said, sort of, and then transition from that 80, 90 and pull it down. So it's like, okay, I haven't got confirmation from them that that's what they want. I did ask the lady, I said, check with the employees. I did ask what the age range is, because this is a manufacturing, they fabricate stuff. So I said, what is your employee base. I'm going to guess based on the business you're in, it's a more younger group, 20s, 30s, and then management's going to be, you know, probably 40s, 50s, you know. And they said yes. So I know if I'm going to play Christmas music, this is the other thing I was debating about, and I quickly discussed it, Dwayne. Do I go with a traditional song sung by that person who made it famous, or do I go with something more contemporary by someone that these younger people would know that's now singing that song? That's a delicate act, and I'm trying to, of course, blend in pop, the classics, and country of all this Christmas, along with, well, what I did on my playlist. I have all Christmas for about 70, 90 songs. After that, I broke down 2 sections of just toe tappers in the pop realm, or just not country, and then the country realm. Depending on how they're, or anything I hear, I can quickly go and grab them and sort of bring them up and start sprinkling in, like Mikey Mike was discussing. So that's my game plan I have right now.
Okay. And if you got any suggestions for Kevin how he should tackle that, should he stick with the classical, straight classical, or should he try to find a more modern sounding
Right.
song?
Right now, from what I created, I've got a mix. So it's not all the original one that you've heard, that you remember. There's some that are, you know, I was like, oh, I didn't know that one sang that song. Okay, you know, there's some that I really don't want to move out of that. You know, I want to go the classics. Some of the other ones that are maybe not quite the ones that you really think of. You know, I was like, oh yeah, I'll try this artist or that artist. You know, usually what I do is I'd listen to it a little bit. It's like, yeah, it's not bad. Some of them they might know, they might do. It's like, who's this singing?
Do you have Pearl Jam? Don't believe it's Christmas, or I don't believe in Christmas.
I don't know that I pulled that one.
Okay. Now again, if they're naming it a holiday party, just remember then there may be some people that are the Jewish religion. So you got
so the Adam Sandler Hanukkah song,
and then you have
I don't think I got that one.
Hanukkah by the three Volotes. You know, there's not that much really Hanukkah songs out there. You know, so you're very limited there. But then, you know, you said country, you have Leonard Skinner, Run Run Rudolph, and Chuck Berry sings it also. But you know, yeah, Leonard Skinner there, that's a good one. Yeah, Train, Shake Up Christmas. I mean, there is a ton of Christmas music out there that even if they're younger, in their 20s and 30s, you'd be surprised that how many of them really like Elvis, Dean Martin. It'll shock you. Believe me.
A lot of it is, you know, at some point in time, they had a parent and they were little. The parent probably played those because those were even more prevalent. There wasn't so many remakes by artists. I think that's something that's more recently maybe happened than in the past. Now there's some brand new songs written by different, you know, contemporary artists, and it's like, oh, well, you're not going to find an old version because that was actually just, you know, like, Do We Know It's Christmas? It's sort of a group song, but you know, there's a lot of that out there too. You just got to pick and choose how many of those newer ones people know.
Yes. Like it's cocktail dinner hour, they're doing both at the same time, or is it going to be a cocktail hour and then a dinner hour?
On my event, I think it's just going to be everybody's just coming in, eating, and just waiting for the door prizes and stuff. Like I said, last year they did not have a DJ. Okay. So the lady said as soon as they were ready and done with whatever they were giving out, everybody left.
Okay. Well,
start off a new experience for this year. The schedule is, well, there is no exact schedule. All they're wanting to do beyond what they want to do, and the prizes or whatever is they signed up for an hour karaoke.
Okay. What I would do in your case, okay, for your lighting, I would do, if you have uplights, do red and green, or you could do amber and white, silver and gold, or red and green, because that really, they walk into the room and they see the red and green, or they see the amber and white, silver and gold. It triggers something in their mind for them.
Yeah.
You have so many songs out there. You got the Beach Boys. They do a lot of Christmas music. There's Dan Fogelberg, Simone Langstein. You have, I mean, there's a ton of artists out there that aren't the traditional or the original singers of the song, that you could throw them in there. But then, like something like White Christmas or Blue Christmas, I would stick like with the traditional people there. Now, Mikie, Waga, whatever the heck the name of that song is, that is a must play. Honestly, that song just goes right over the top. Everybody loves it. And do that towards the end of the evening, because they're all usually feeling good by that time, and all of a sudden they think of Christmas Vacation, and it really gets them into it.
Mhm. Yeah, I've already got I'm working on charging up my lights. I just haven't figured out I'm gonna put on the back wall behind me, or am I gonna put them there at the facade on the backside where I'm set up.
Yeah.
I haven't figured all that out yet, so it's
Yeah.
still a work in progress on that.
And so there's people think, oh, heavy metal, they don't do no Christmas. I mean, Korn does Christmas. AC/DC does Christmas.
Yeah.
Billy Squire does Christmas. I mean, it's a wide variety of artists that go out there and do these Christmas songs, because you know what? It's a moneymaker. And also, he's not a traditional Christmas singer, Neil Diamond.
Mhm.
When he wanted to release this Christmas album that he did, he went and he talked to his father about it, and his father was totally against it. But then he told his father how much money he's going to make off it. His father gave him his blessings, and he said, release the album then. So, I mean, Neil Diamond, he's Jewish, but Christmas is Christmas and Hanukkah, they just go together. It's, we all believe in God. And, I know the Jewish religion, they don't believe in heaven or hell. That's their belief. Christian, you believe in heaven and hell. That's our belief. But everybody loves Christmas music. I don't give a dang what religion you are. You can be Lutheran, Presbyterian, Catholic, whatever. Everybody loves Christmas music. Even atheists love Christmas music, I know a few of them. They're like, man, I can't wait to hear Christmas music. I'm like, but you're an atheist, but they love Christmas music. So you just, try to satisfy the crowd that you're going to see in front of you. And like I said, you will believe the crowd, they're say, the 20s, 30s, 40s. You throw the traditional artist on, or like a Perry Como and Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, it just puts them in that mood. That's all it is. I mean, it really gets them going.
Yep, that reminds your last comment reminds me of the Jackson 5. I never thought about it, but for some reason this year they've been talking about it a lot lately.
Yeah.
It was like, how can someone that's Jehovah Witness sing those Christmas songs with so much conviction like Michael Jackson? And it made me think, I was like, oh yeah, they really don't celebrate Christmas, but you wouldn't think that after listening to their album.
Yeah, but they weren't born Jehovah Witness. They converted over. So I know good friend of mine, him and his wife, they're both Jehovah Witness. She was born and raised Jehovah Witness. He converted over. Well, if he got sick, he was running to the doctors. He gave her Christmas presents. He put up a Christmas tree, and she was totally against it because she doesn't believe in it. She never participated in it. So I guess when you're born and raised into the tradition, that there is no Christmas. It's just another day to them, you know. But like I said, I know a few people that are atheists, and I know one that's a Nazi, and he likes Christmas music. So it's like Christmas music touches the heart, touches the soul. It makes people happy and feel good.
It must be those jingle bells.
Yeah, it has to be. Oh, I love like the Hershey Kisses. I call them jingle bells. I love those things.
And then Buddy said his go-to is Winter Wonderland. He says tons of people have recorded it.
Yes, they did. That's a great song. And Blue Christmas by Elvis Presley. I think I know he's not the original singer of it, but the way he remade it is unbelievable. Now then you got John Lennon. He released his War Is Over. That's a Christmas song. Like I said, Billy Squier, his Christmas song. I mean, there are some artists that came out with their own actual Christmas music that you would never think they would have, but they did.
And then Buddy says he have your song as a video, and he was saying, I guess he was addressing that to Kevin.
Okay.
But let's get into our activity for today. So Kevin had, was asking if we would do a show over Christmas music. So I thought since we did one for Thanksgiving, we'll do the same thing for Christmas.
All right.
So again, it's just like any Christmas parties, it's just like any other party. If you go in and you kind of like divide your night up into sections, then it makes it easier, because I know when I first started DJing, I just threw all my songs in one folder and just played, back to back to back. It really didn't have a game plan. Whereas if you think, what are you going to play when the doors first open and no one's there? What songs you going to play? And then once people start coming in, how you going to transition from just playing like background music or fillers to kind of like start getting them into the mood of dancing? And then after you get them on the floor, at the end of the night, you usually have to come up with something to kind of like bring them down, or kind of like ease them down, because sometimes it's not good to send people out all hype, because that's when stuff happens.
Yeah, because they are my event. They have if it's like last year, she said they each get 2 drink tickets. After that, it's a cash bar, and the way things are, I don't know that they'll spring for more drinks that they'll pay for it. So, like I said, this is the first time doing it with a DJ there, so all the information I'm getting is based on last year's without a DJ. So we're sort of playing it by ear this year.
I know the one Christmas party I did, our holiday party I did, they had cocktail hour, but the bar was closing during dinner hour. So what song would you play? Make an announcement, ladies and gentlemen, the bar's, please take your seats, or, dinner's going to be served in a few minutes. So before you take your seats, go up and get your beers or your sodas, because our bar is going to be closed. What song would you play? I chose Run, Run, Rudolph by Chuck Berry, because I want them to run up to the bar to get their drinks and get back to their table, back to their seats, It was just a little, you got to think out of the box a little bit, but Run, Run, Rudolph. And you should have seen the people running up to the bar, It was a lot of fun.
All right, so I'd like to welcome everybody to Whoville. And again, we're going to be Grinchin through our crates. So the whole objective of tonight is we're tapping into full Grinch DJ mode, digging through every crate, stealing every idea worth stealing in a good way, and exposing Christmas music in a way most DJs never do. So we're going to start off again. There's 3 tiers of this event. The first tier, think of it as your warm-up, and I called it the mistletoe crate. So it's a combination of, so we can make it simple, because either you have social hour, then dinner, and cocktail hour. So I just put all those songs. We want to put all those kind of songs into one crate. And then we're going to go and move into our dance crate. So we're thinking songs that actually work on the dance floor. And then we're going to have a third crate where it's those songs where I guess you can call it your risk takers. Songs that might work or it might bomb, but we're going to see come up with those unexpected songs. And then in the chat again, as we call off the songs, make sure you put your song suggestions in the chat. And so try to come up with new stuff. If you're looking for Christmas songs per se, if you have a DJ pool, usually the DJ pools put up Christmas song playlists. Or if you look at their trending songs, those songs are usually trending. So if you go and pull up a whole bunch of songs from there, you can find good suggestions. Also, I know it wasn't working earlier. Let me try it again.
You can also, for people that are maybe new to this game and you don't have any Christmas, watch the billboards now. Billboards, Shazam, all of a sudden all the Christmas are up there in the top 50s. So it's like if you don't have a library, that's a good place to go to, like, oh yeah, that song, oh yeah, that song. So if you need help starting out, and you really don't have anything, that's a good place to sort of wet your whistle and get pretty much usually the classics and some newer ones. So
well, like me, I have virtual DJ on my main Mac that I DJ with. Then here I have my PC at home. I installed Virtual DJ 26. It has AI with it. So I typed in Christmas songs. Boom, a whole list of Christmas songs came up. All you gotta do is look them up in my library, drop them into a playlist, save it. Boom, there I go.
Yep.
That's another thing Virtual DJ has come out with, that AI, that is unbelievable.
Yep, and then it was this website called Playlist Miner. So hopefully it's just something that's minor that's going on with them. But here, if you have a Spotify playlist, it will link to your Spotify account, and then you just type in what kind of playlist you're looking for, and it'll go through Spotify and pull up all the songs that are in that certain playlist that you gave it, and they'll pull up the top 100 songs. So it's similar to...
This is the same program you used back when you were explaining how, I don't know what episode number, because I don't have it memorized, but that was a very intriguing and interesting episode. I very much enjoyed that one.
Yep.
I learned something totally new, so I appreciated that.
Yep. Because this is how I got my playlist, because it's one of those things, every Thursday, especially if I say we're going to do this show for next week, it seems like 7 days is a long time. But I don't know why every time Wednesday come, I still don't have my stuff together. I'm scrambling. And then cause you don't know how many times I've tried to put together a playlist and I'm stressing out. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I did a show on where to go to get the music, either the charts and all this stuff. So these are some songs I have put together and got some ideas. But since playlist doesn't work, there's another program. It's free for right now, but it sounds like they're going to go eventually to a paid tier. This is called Algorithm. Again, if you have Spotify, you hook up your Spotify account. But for right now, you can do it for free. And then pretty soon they're going to come up with a tier, $3 a month or $9 a month.
Yeah, okay.
And there's two parts to this. This one, playlisters like the playlist miner. So if you type in, because I already did Christmas 2025. I'll do it again. Let me do Christmas. Let's see, can I continue? Nope. Let me do Christmas. Since Mikey Mike kept talking about rock songs, I'm going to say Christmas let's do a rock songs. And it's going to see. Hopefully this won't be one of those things. Choose a playlist, starting, and you can. Oh, wait a minute. Christmas rock. Huh. Let me see. What's this one? These are not all mine. Let me see. Or is it
You
this
got
one?
Foo Fighters for Christmas, Jimi Hendrix.
Of course, every time I get ready to, it works for me earlier than when I come here to do it for you all. It doesn't want to work.
It's stage fright.
Mm-hmm. Christmas. I'm going to try one more time.
That's
Or
like
is it
this.
just looking at mine? Maybe I didn't do the right one. Oh, crate miner. Here it is. My fault. Crate miner is the one. And the keywords for searches that we're going to do Christmas. Yeah, because the other one's looking through my playlist. Christmas rock. All right. 100. Let me see. Let's up it to 5 occurrences. Take this one off and exclude my playlist. All right, let's see what 100 songs it comes up with. It doesn't take a long time. So it's going through right now. It's going through. I'll make this bigger. So right now it's going through all the playlists that have Christmas rock, and it's going to come up those songs that appear in more than 5 playlists. It's going to make a list of 100 tracks of them. I shouldn't have made it lesser than that. And then I'll show you the third way, that how I take the Spotify playlist and get them over to my Serato. Because then with Serato, this program also, if you got Spotify playlists, I can show you how to make Spotify or Tidal playlists and get them over to your. Let me see what's going on here. I can redo it. Let me see. Let me do 10. Let me do it and let's do 10. Too many requests. This page is temporarily unavailable. Of course, they will do that on the show, but that's one way. And I can show you the results. The one that I did earlier. Because this one I did Christmas 2026, I believe is. Nope. That one. And so these are the songs that pulled up. No, it's not that one. Boom. Croc. Got something else. That one.
Curious, did it seem to be more of the classics, or was it?
Let's see. Let's go through.
Oh, okay. I'm going to bring it up.
Yep. You see it?
Yep.
Yep. It's like All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. Santa Tell Me. These are songs. I'll do the top 20. These are the songs that appeared in the most playlists. Underneath the Mistletoe by Kelly Clarkson. Mistletoe, Justin Bieber. Last Christmas by Wham. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. Yep. It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Andy Williams. Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Dean Martin. Sleigh Ride by the Ronettes. Santa, Can't You Hear Me? Kelly Clarkson and Ariana Grande.
That'll be a new one.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to everything else listed.
Mm-hmm. Merry Christmas by Ed Sheeran and Elton John. My Only Wish this year, Britney Spears.
Oh, I think I actually pulled that one.
Yeah, I had a couple of these. Christmas Tree Farm by Taylor Swift. Snowman by Sia. Baby It's Cold Outside with Michael Bublé. And that's India Manziel. Happy Christmas, War is Over, John Lennon, Yoko Ono. That's the one that Mike had mentioned earlier. The Christmas song.
Just throwing it out there. Since they're having the Ukraine and Russia thing, I don't know that would be a song that I would want to touch on. I know it doesn't impact us directly, but you might run across some people that are of Russian descent or maybe from Ukraine. I don't know that it might. I saw that and it was on my list too. I was like, nah, I don't want to go there.
Yeah. And then too, if I'm not mistaken, let me just play a little bit because I think it's real kind of like slow and let me double check.
So this is Christmas.
Yeah, that would be like one of those ones that'd be hard to try to like place in a good spot.
Yeah. I don't think you could remix that fast enough to make it any less sad.
But Buddy said in the chat, just give him a coffee. Buddy, I got one going on here, man. Ice brew coffee.
And then you have the Christmas song, Merry Christmas to You by Nat King Cole.
Yes, that's definitely a classic there.
Christmas Baby, Please Come Home, Mariah Carey. Blue Christmas, Elvis Presley. And Holly Jolly Christmas, Michael Bublé. And I know Buddy had said, was that Ivy?
Burl Ives.
Yeah.
Burl Ives is the traditional one.
Yes, Burl Ives.
So from there, to get it into my...
I don't know. I was one of the things I thought is like, who out there has the most hit Christmas songs? And as I was looking through, I at least to me, it seemed like there was a lot of Bing Crosby. But I think part of what helped Bing is he was in that White Christmas movie. So they had a lot of singing in that movie. So they become instant classics.
Yes.
And then some people hate on them, but when you don't have anywhere to turn to or you need something at the last minute, these guys are good to go to. Or if you don't keep up with your music and you want to hear what's kind of like what everybody else is playing, other DJs, Crate Hackers, they have a playlist. So Tuesday they did their Christmas playlist. So here's some of the songs that they had. Christmas Time by Bryan Adams. Have Yourself a Merry Christmas by the Pretenders. The Christmas song, Chestnut Roasting on an Open Fire, Pentatonics. Jingle Bell Rock by the Glee cast. Fairy Tales of New York, the Pogues. I don't know where that one came from. I heard it and it's like, where did that come from? All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey. Frosty the Snowman, the Ronettes. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Bruce Springsteen. A Holly Jolly Christmas, that's Buddy song, Burl Ives. Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Dean Martin. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, Brenda Lee. Little Saint Nick, the Beach Boys.
Yep, got that one.
Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, Roses. But there's somebody else that did one that I thought sounded better than this one. But I think they were trying to do the same thing with the same kind of thought patterns, trying to play something different. Santa Baby, Jeannie Tracy, it's a disco remix.
I like the original on that one.
Yeah. Christmas Baby, Please Come Home. That's KT Tunstall. Yeah, I haven't heard of these. Jingle Bell Rock, Randy Travis. Christmas Rapping, The Waitress. That's the one I couldn't think of Tuesday. That's one. That's my, when Buddy was asking what is my guilty pleasure Christmas song. It was that one. I just couldn't remember the name of it. That dun 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 dun. Let me play a little bit. No.
Barely can hear it. I think that's been in a movie, hasn't it?
It sounds like it. Da, 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 da.
I think
Or a
it's been-
commercial. I know it's been in a commercial.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know the song.
Santa Baby, the Pussycat Dolls. I heard that. I didn't like it. Yeah, it was a better one. I think Ariana Grande, I think her version was a little bit better. Theirs were more jazzier. They tried to make it jazzy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. They do.
Merry Christmas Baby by Dion and Last Christmas Wham. They did a whole bunch, but I'm not gonna read through each one. And then with these, their playlist looks at your music crates, your Serato crate or your virtual DJ and all that, and they'll tell you whether or not you have the song in it. Then if you do, you just click on it. And at the end, you can download it and it automatically puts it in your DJ software. Or you can go and they got record pools. You pick your record pool and they'll show the list and you can download it directly from that record pool into crate hackers that'll put it into your in your playlist.
Cool.
So yeah. So there's a lot of little tricks that it's not just crate hackers is not just they give you a bunch of songs on a playlist and you download them and there's a lot of other stuff that they offer. You just have to play around with it. Now let's get into our actual playlist. Again, we're going to have 3 parts. Oops. We're going to start off with our mistletoe mingle. That's your warm-up crates. So that's when people first arrive, mingle, talk, and then I try to just condense everything because I didn't want to make it too complicated by making it just one for social hour, dinner, and cocktail. So to me, I try to open up. I think this is where you'll play your traditional and classical, familiar Christmas songs. So let's see if we can break down.
Also, maybe early on, maybe ones that are more annoying, like the 12 Days of Christmas. It gets a little long.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do that one, do that early on.
Mm-hmm. So let's see, mistletoe mingle. So what we're gonna try to do 10. Cause I know. Let me see. What do I have? Of course, I have Mariah Carey, because I don't know if that will work on the dance floor.
Are we supposed to each pick one? You're just going to go through the room, or are you waiting for?
Yeah, so we can create our this is our warm up. So it'd be like your social hour or dinner or cocktail hour.
All right, let me. Are you going first?
I did All I Want for You, and then I'll go back in.
Well, I'll give you mine that I think is a nice one.
Mm.
Let's see, which one will I give you? Well, I got the song twice. Now that I look at it, I'm gonna have to move one of them. Or I'll give you a different one. Let me see, where was the one I was looking at? White Christmas, Bing.
All right.
I'm dreaming Oh, White Christmas.
All right, White Christmas, Bing Cosby.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go with when the people are coming in. Bruce Springsteen, Santa Claus is coming to town. If they're all coming into the party, and I like to like have a theme to all my stuff, but not a theme, but like a reaction, like when people are coming in. So Santa Claus is coming to town by Bruce, and then something like I go with Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time. It's
Is
a
that
Christmas
the
party.
Wonderful Christmas Time? Ding, ding, ding.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas.
Time. So I mean, it's something uplifting.
You get a
It's-
singing
it's-
version of me.
Was that? It's something that he wrote originally. So I mean that's something good. And even Bruce, I mean, Santa Claus is coming to town, but his version's totally different. So it's again greeting people to a holiday party. They're coming in, and you want to make them feel bubbly when they're first walking in.
Mhm.
It's just called champagne.
Yeah. Champagne and beers, Miller Lite.
Yeah. Sounds like a good evening.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a quick 5.
I can throw if we're looking for a mellow one, that's what I was doing. It's the one I couldn't remember who it was by, and the song is called Christmas Time Is Here. It's the one from the Peanuts Christmas.
Christmas time is here. That one?
No. Christmas time.
Oh.
is-
The slow one. The
Da, da, da,
Yeah.
da,
And that's by Vince something Trio. Vince Guaraldi. I had to look that one up. I had to do some research. So now when I found that I had it, I put in their parentheses Peanuts. So I can refer to that in the future. That's a nice mellow one.
That's the one that you have to sing when your Christmas tree look like crap, and you just go like this.
Just magically, all of a sudden, it's full, and it's that nice metal tree that everybody wants.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For my slow one, I would go with Bob Seger. It's a remake. Little Drummer Boy. I love his rendition of it.
That's a good one.
All right, let me see. Bob, let me make room. Bob. Did I spell that right? Seeger. And what was it? Let me see.
Little Drummer Boy by
All right.
Bob Seger. I know it's a remake, but he does the version so beautiful.
Let's see what else. Oh, Gene Art. Yep, Stevie Wonder, because I had that one. Stevie Wonder, Someday at Christmas. That was from Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jackson, I think, did that one too.
Yeah, I'm almost positive he did.
All right, let me see what else. What do I have down here? Let me do my 5 stars. Oh yeah, I finally downloaded Serato 4.01. So far my stuff isn't all jumbled. And what I like about it, when I'm in a crate, before, if you wanted to go and search for a song that wasn't inside that crate, you had to go to a different spot and click on it. Now I can just stay in that crate and just click on all, type in the name, and it comes up, and I can put it in the crate, or find out, right click and find out what crate is in it. So if I'm mixing and I know I'm playing a song and I remember I have like a small set of songs that I played to follow it or lead into it, I can just right click on it and they'll pull up that crate, and I can just go right there and keep things going. Let me see. What do I have? Oh yeah, I said, buddy, this Christmas. Chris Brown. This Christmas.
Yep.
Wait, oh, let me put this. Christmas time is here. That's Peanut Slow. And I looked at, because you thinking about cartoons, I automatically keep thinking about the Chipmunks. Christmas,
I do that now.
Christmas
But I didn't know whether you wanted to put that as sort of a humorous Christmas songs.
So maybe we put that in the Grinch, the risky,
Okay, yeah. That's sort of like offbeat, because I am extremely offbeat, so I have a number of them in here. Because I want them to have humor beyond. That's part of the holly jolly.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Mike, at your party, did you wear a Santa hat?
No.
That's.
I
am debating about a Santa hat.
This past party was very low key. There was maybe 35 people there.
Yeah, this is supposed to be upwards of maybe 200.
Okay. See, this was just, it was at a bar up in their venue area, and the lady who owns it's what do you call it? A fireworks company.
Oh, okay.
And she runs it all year long, but there's only a handful of guys that actually work for them all year long.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 guys, and then when 4th of July comes around,
each side of the month it gets busy.
Yeah, it's boom. They're all subcontractors, so he doesn't worry about workman's comp, health insurance or anything like that. So there's probably about 40 guys that were there, and it was basically they ate, sat around, drank beer, sang a couple of the songs, but no really dancers. So I'm like, I'm not dressing up. I'm not putting a Santa hat on. And then the other parties that I do, they're actually the one is the main company is right from England, and the owner comes over from England, and he is such a great guy. It's a boating company. They make men's clothing wear. Jesus, I have to be doing it's their summer party and their holiday party for close to 15 years now. And I asked me, I said, you want me to throw a Santa's hat on? No. And they always have it after Christmas.
Oh.
Which is, and after New Year's, which is nice. They say, we're busy at work because everybody's ordering all these men's clothing. That's, I don't know if they ship them out from like maybe not a consignment shop, but somebody has a little shop on Amazon. So they buy the clothing off this guy or Bowden, and then they sell it. So they're busy. Then the hectic of Christmas run around. You're getting presents for the kids or whatever, because there's a bunch of younger people that work up there. Then not only that, you got to get your ham, your kielbasa, make a potato salad, make a noodle salad, or maybe bacon a turkey. So there's all that stuff that's really coming down on you at Christmas. And then for New Year's, you're making shrimp, maybe a lobster tail, frying up a couple steaks, whatever. So you got all that, again, coming down on you. So I figure, let's do it after Christmas. The one year they had it right before Christmas, and it was, usually it's about 250 people. That year, it was maybe about 70 people signed up for it, because it was too hard. The people were beat. They're on 2 to 4 hours mandatory overtime. So could you imagine, you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then the people that work midnight shift, they got out Friday morning, And then they had to go to the Christmas party. So they were like, no, we're not going. And there was about 35 people right there. So and come up to the party. It's like, geez, you feel bad from how can we do this? How can we readjust it? And the owner, like I said, he comes right over from England and he's like, listen, we're going to do this after the holidays anymore. We want to make sure every employee's here. We want to make sure they get their presents from us. We want to make sure they have a great dinner. I mean, he's a wonderful, wonderful man. And he even brings his wife over from England with him, too.
All right. And then there's a couple of more. Holiday is a good one. It reminds you of something that you'll hear at the mall or something.
Holiday by Madonna?
Nope. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, okay.
Celebrate, we're set to celebrate. It's about to come.
That one.
Okay.
And then my throwback would be Merry Christmas Baby by Lawrence. Because it has that old soul kind of...
James Brown.
Yep. So that would be my... And now I'll play that. Those last two songs, I'll probably play that close to the open dance. Because now you're getting in the bounce.
A little
mode.
energy. Yeah.
Yep. So stick with more of the traditional sing-alongs towards the beginning when people come in. And these would be like my transitional songs.
Mm-hmm.
So Lawrence. All right. Let's move on to our stocking stuffers. So these are the main dance floor. So the remixes, mashups, or just plain songs that, because there's a couple of songs that have a little bop to them that they can stand on their own.
First one I would go there is Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano.
All right, so
yep.
Feliz.
Everybody loves that song, and when you're doing the company party, you know there's going to be people there of the Hispanic descent.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if they're Dominican, they're Cuban, they're Mexican, whatever. Everybody loves Feliz Navidad, So again, even us, we're not Hispanic, but we love Feliz Navidad.
Yep. So who did you say that was by?
Jose Feliciano.
Jose
Feliciano. F-E-L-I. No. Yeah. I-C-I-A-N-O. It's spelled right on mine.
I'll look him up later. I'll just put 3 dots.
Jose F.
All right, let me see. Oh yeah, I said Christmas rapping.
Now we're looking for dance songs, right?
Yep.
Okay, how about, and I'll throw it out there and you say if it sticks because we're supposed to do yay or nay. Share, DJ, play a Christmas song.
Let me see. I never heard it. Let me see if I.
Uh-oh. Never heard of it. Uh-oh.
Share Christmas song. Share.
I'll throw another one out there while you're looking that one up.
I don't have that one. Let's see if I can find it on Spotify.
I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by Twisted Sister.
That's a good one. Definitely a good one.
Those are for my metalheads that might be there. Like I said, I'm getting younger people at this event, so
yeah, you wanna believe me, you're gonna have people probably there that are gonna be in their 60s too. So you want to cover all not genres, but you want to cover
age groups.
Different age groups. That's it. I mean, you have to. You can't just stick with one age group and that's it. You got the young people are going to get tired of it. The old people are going to get sick of the newer stuff.
Did you have that song there, Dwayne?
Nope, I was going to look it up, but then I had to move my thing and I saw that DJ Troll is back. It's official.
Roland, man, what's up?
So we're talking about Christmas songs. Oh yeah, he really didn't have much to say Tuesday. So I don't know if he has a Christmas song that he want to put up. So wait a minute, I saw Mom kissing Santa.
That was a Twisted Sister.
Right.
Then there's a spoof song that is by Cheap Trick. Instead of "I Want You to Want Me," "I Want You for Christmas."
Whoa.
All right. Want you for Christmas. You said Cheap Trick?
Yeah, that's the "I Want You for Christmas." It's a spoof that they did of "I Want You to Want Me."
Okay. Oh, I was looking up Cher. Let me see.
Oh, the Cher DJ, yeah.
You said Cher.
Troll pulling up.
Let me see. Oh, all right. And I have that in a playlist. Let me see what it sounds like.
You know the fire, but I'm on the floor. Red all night long. It's cold. Everybody, nothing more. Nothing, but it's warm in here. And the only thing I want is you.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. And then she has, let me see what this one with Kelly Clarkson, I wonder if it's the same.
I'm gonna stay. Nothing here. Nothing more. DJ play.
What do you think? Because it'll work. It depends on what you're going to play before it, leading into it, and what you play out of it. Because it has that music.
I mean, you could do that at your Christmas and then transition to a non-Christmas one and then roll back. I mean, if you're to open dancing, you don't have to stay in that. You can, beats per minute on that one, roll into a non.
Yeah, that would be, you're into, say, play 1, 2, that'll be the third Christmas song, and then you're gonna go over to dance music. So I would end that with, coming out of that, going into a regular Christmas or into a regular dance song, or vice versa. You're gonna go from dancing into a Christmas set, go from dancing that one, then just take it right down the ladder.
Because I think if you looked it up, I think it said, if I can find it again, 134 was the BPM.
Yeah, well, Spotify won't tell me.
Oh, that's right.
What, Kevin, one hint when you're doing a Christmas party, people don't care about BPM.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, all right, Dwayne, Buddy, Troll, we care about it. But you'll be DJing and they'll come up, you might have.
Oh, go ahead. On my fault.
I was telling him, he was talking about the BPMs. You're doing a company party like that, you might be doing something like, say, Blue Christmas that's down on the BPM, and then all of a sudden somebody comes up and says, hey, throw this song on for us, or it might be the manager or the person that booked it and said, we want to hear this song. Whatever, that's a higher BPM, and guess what? You're going from here to here in a heartbeat. So I throw the BPM, trying to match, keep the flow with the BPM. I throw it right out the window. I go with the way they want me to play the music. I'm not gonna DJ it like a regular gig, because it's not a regular gig. It's a holiday party,
You don't know how many of these people actually go to anything beyond this.
Exactly. And you know what? It's more like
They're not clubbers. They don't get wedding. They're not Zsa Zsa and been married 8 times. So
yeah, yeah. They may go to bars and stuff. It's like
yeah. And that's a jukebox just playing the song and then playing
yeah,
the next song.
exactly. And that's what happens. And they're hiring you to play music for them. And guess what? You're going from one BPM to another in a heartbeat. It's not your fault. It's
Yeah.
what they want to hear. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
Let me see. Troll that says Dominic the Donkey. Let me see.
Oh, that's a great song. Yeah, yeah,
La
yeah.
la 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 la. Because the reindeer can la la la. Hey, look at the Mayor's Derby on top of the la.
That sounds like that should go in the Grinch.
That's
Yeah,
the
Grinch.
let's take a gamble. Yeah.
That sounds like now Mikey Mike might like that because that sounds like something to go well with like a polka song or something or
Yeah,
a beer drinking song.
I'll tell you, every holiday party I play since I started DJing, every holiday party, that was a must play. No ifs, ands, buts about. Gotta play Dominic the Donkey. Okay, you got it. Here it comes. I might be coming out of White Christmas. Get Dominic the Donkey on next. I'm like, okay, here we go. Dominic the Donkey.
Let me see.
But see, when I do something like that, Dwayne, I'll go from Dominic the Donkey, maybe to Grandma got ran over by a
Reindeer.
Santa Claus, or Grandpa got ran over by a beer truck. Like keeping it a comedy theme right there at that point in time.
I wonder they probably have a remix of that one too. I wonder.
Yeah.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Yeah, I think they do. I'm almost positive they do.
Oh yeah, I forgot the ones that I mentioned on Buddy's show. You got the Kool-Aid song with Lil Jon. All I really want for Christmas.
I mean, it's you're out there beck and call because when they come up with a request, it may not match what you're playing prior to it. It may not match what you want to play after it, but they want to hear it. Most of the times when I'm doing them, the manager will say, "Play whatever my workers want to hear." So you're just boom, boom, boom. Now the other party from Cooks, when Cooks was open, it was the owner gave me a playlist, and it was stick to that. Like I said, don't play the Macarena. No. That's a no. So that was one that was my do not playlist set for that night.
And Adrian E is in the house, and he said, "Backdoor Santa." Let me see. Never heard of that one. Let me see. Backdoor.
Heard of Clarence Carter's other song, but not that one.
I never heard that one either.
Let me see. Because I have a ratchet one. Backdoor Santa Clarence. Let me see. Clarence Carter. Let's see. Did I spell it right? Clarence Carter. Backdoor. Nope, I don't see that one. Oh, two separate words. Let me see.
Kev, I think you're gonna have a lot of fun doing this party. And last year they didn't have a DJ. They were giving us some. Look.
Oh yeah.
They call me Backdoor Santa. I go Saint Nick.
Cause that's a classic. It has a classic
Beat to it.
90s hip hop sample.
Yeah.
You didn't hear it, Kevin?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, I did what I'm trying to play a little bit so I don't. I've been lucky
don't
so
get trouble.
far not to get flagged. I have to pay YouTube extra money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I don't think I got that. No.
Backdoor Santa. And let's see if we can get.
Nope, I don't have it.
Let's see if we can get 4 more. What's up, pretty boy? I see there.
Hello, pretty boy.
We're talking about Christmas songs. Now we're on to the dance floor parts. Like remixes, mashups, or more modern contemporary versions. Christmas drillings. What is that? Sean mentioned that one. Christmas drillings. I never heard of that one. All right, Sideman, let's see.
Christmas party, Christmas knees up, man pulled up, didn't see one knee up. Everyone in the morning, man can't sleep. My neighbors lighting up the whole street. And drill up pop like Pringle. You can get wrapped up, no Kris Kringle. See, it's Christmas, Santa's ride, Santa's ride. The L's try running from bro, then it's beef, so I have to.
That seems like that's very, what do you call it? Like people with Pacific, with a Pacific, you know, taste.
Yeah.
That might, that sound like that. Yeah, that sound like that's one of those ones where let me try it out. I'm not sure how that's going to work. So let's put that one in. Let's put that one also in the Grinch. Yeah. The Grinch one. Yep. We have the Burr Live. Because all yours I put in the Buddy, I had put in the Mistletoe one. So let's. So Buddy, I had. Oops. Where's the Burr Lives? Yep. Holly Jolly Christmas. It was supposed to be a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer somewhere.
And then there's Run Run Rudolph too.
Yeah, I forget. I thought I put that one. Let me see. Which one did Buddy say? Oh yeah, the Stevie Wonder. I know I put that one down. Someday at Christmas. And I guess we start talking, so I forgot to put this Rudolph.
I think you might have put it. Did you put Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
I thought that was in the dance one. Because you said
is it in the dance one, or is it in the slow one?
Let me see, Rudolph.
Because see, there's Santa Claus is Coming to Town. It's by what is it, the Jackson 5 or?
Yeah, because I had said didn't Michael Jackson do it after you had mentioned the original one?
Yeah. So that could be a zippy one. I do have, but I don't remember what it sounded like. But I listened to it. I was like, oh, that's interesting. It says YMCA Christmas version.
Oh, I was gonna say, Mikey Mike like YMCA. That's his jam. You saw him perk up, so you said YMCA.
The artist is Furnace and Fundamentals. So if that's something you can find, I don't remember the beats per minute is 125. So if it's got that, like it might be one of the ones you want to put in the if you're feeling really risque and you want to, but everybody knows YMCA. So
yeah, I know that. This one, although she did the YMCA, she fractured her wrist so bad, but she was so intoxicated, they couldn't do nothing to her until Monday. Then they had to knock her out, and they had to reset her wrist and stuff. She had 6 pins in her wrist. I'm like, So when I have to play YMCA, it's like, no, please,
Scares you,
because
huh?
somebody's gonna fall. That or what do you call the chicken dance? Those two, I had two people get injured during the holidays on those two songs. I'm like, please don't request chicken dance.
So I'm going to guess none of your events you will do the limbo
Oh yeah,
without them signing off on it, or you put down a acrobat pad so that they can do it on that.
no, they're just doing it on their own, and you got full exposure on the one, if you understand what I'm talking about. And it was quite interesting, and the girl didn't mind it. I'm like,
It's almost like you're at someone's prom.
yeah. So I told him, I said, all right, now he's got to turn around. Yeah, face the bar and go that way. You know, all the guys at the bar are like, it's like, have some couth, have some dignity. You want to dress like that, you dress like that, but nah, that ain't for me, But yeah, I do play the limbo, and people love it. That, another one people love, Hokey Pokey.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, young and old.
Mm-hmm.
They just love it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Sean has said something about what you want for Christmas. Let me see what this one.
Oh, Quad City.
While I'm up there playing some of these songs I haven't heard, I better download it might as well download while I'm here. All right, so, and then I can just copy and just paste the name in there. Put this in my new folder. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of songs I didn't even think of. All right, so I'll put
there's so many artists that do Christmas songs, and there's so many original artists that, like you said, by the time Christmas comes, most of the people are burnt out from Christmas music because, well, we have one radio station here, November 1st, that's it. They start playing Christmas music, and they don't play nothing but Christmas music.
We got one here.
24/7.
It used to be the station my primary one I listened to started increasing their Christmas as they got closer to Christmas. Well, I think I don't know, it might be an iHeart. They own another station. So what they did is that station is now the Christmas station. So the other ones are staying, not Christmas. Which to me is like, okay, I get enough of it when I go into a store, it's like, okay, I'm getting hit with it there. So, I'm cool with around the house.
see. So, Drummer Boy, that's Justin Bieber version.
Okay.
I think that one would fit better with the mistletoe.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
One more. Mistletoe, all right. Let's see if we can get three more. Because finding a dance song, a Christmassy dance song, it's hard. But I guess I can go to my, let's see what you all think about my Grinch, the ones I had for my Grinch crates.
Okay.
For that one, Yes, like a dance. Oh, it was the twerking song. Where is it? Oh yeah, Big Santa versus Dottie. See what you.
Big Santa. I want it all. I need a big Santa. I want it all this Christmas. Bro, on my body, unwrap me. Might be a little.
Yeah, that was one. I was like, I could see it working, but it's like one of those ones I don't know. I'll be too brave enough to play it, but I could see them out there, especially if you playing some Sexy Red or Glorilla, and put that on there. Now I don't quick mix, but that's the one I'll quickly hit it and get on out. And there was another one. I was thinking of. Better be Big Frida. Yep. There's another Big Frida one that I didn't add to my list that I have. So we're going to stick with 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Did we do Santa Tell Me?
Not that I
That's
remember.
Ariana Grande.
No, I know we didn't do that. 6, 7. All right, 2 more. Let's see. Oh, 12 J's of Christmas. Let me see. But he said for the Grinch. Santa Tell Me, what's another one? Yeah. Let's go to the Grinch one, and maybe we'll come back to this one. Okay.
So that was the Donkey song. Dominic the Donkey. Lou, Monty, and then it was Christmas. What was it? The Chipmunks song.
Alvin, yeah, and the Chipmunks. And I got a whole bunch of the bizarre ones.
Yeah,
those are easy to come by. It's the dancey Christmas ones. Those are.
All right. Oh, there was another one Sean said. What was it? Backdoor Santa, we put there. We put Dominic. Hey, I gave 4 songs. Let me see. 12 J's of Christmas. Do I have that one? 12 J's of... Nope. So what do you all have, like?
Well, I'll throw one out there. It's a country one. Even the title just sounds interesting. Lee Bryce, Santa Claus was my Uber driver.
Santa Claus.
Smart person there.
Let me see. 12 J's of Christmas. Oh, Xmas.
And then, well, the Alvin, or you already said the Grandma Reindeer. That's in the oddball. That's sort of like a given. You could even throw Porky Pig Blue Christmas in there. I think I chimed in on Buddy's show, Rusty Chevrolet, which I thought I had, but I don't.
Oh, that was a real song?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just
Never heard of
being
Rusty
funny. I thought you were
Chevrolet?
just trying to be funny.
Oh no, that's a real song. Yeah. Yeah. I thought I had it, but I don't.
Let me see.
I guess I just been hearing it
12
enough,
J's.
just out and about
Huh.
that I didn't even realize I didn't have it. Then there was the Weird Al song. I guess Buddy had one I forgot about or didn't know. Let's see, what else do I got that's quirky?
I spy on my competitors every day over.
Oh, there's I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas.
Oh,
And don't ask me, well, I can tell you how to spell it, but it's not a fun one to spell.
I
Just put
have a HIPPO.
Yeah, I Want a Hippopotamus.
Hippo pot potamus. HIPPO. I know.
Yeah, HIPPOPOTAMUS, as long as this thing's spelled right.
Did I do it? Hippopotamus.
I don't know. I guess from the actual cartoon, you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. That's sort of your off the. Really has no singing value for the most part. I threw that on there as my oddball one.
Oh, I know. Going back to the dance one. There's a remix of DMX's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, really? I saw there was an NSYNC one that my phone.
Yeah, I forgot about NSYNC too. There's an NSYNC one. Let me see.
Let's see if I can find it. Is it Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays? Or was there a different one that you got?
Yep.
Is it that one?
Yep.
Okay.
And with this one had Chic. The Chic sample. Do Chic. Do.
Oh, okay.
Rudolph. Rain. DMX. And then what was your NSYNC or Backstreet Boy?
The NSYNC one I had, or that was on this list that it generated, was Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Christmas, happy.
It's supposedly in the
Merry Christmas
dance.
Yep, I know that.
I'd have to listen. I don't think I had that one.
Okay. And let me see, what is this? 12 Days of Christmas. What did that sound like?
Pepper spraying 5 years in the bed. 4 3 bitch wars 2 black eyes and the SWAT team in a pantry.
You can do the Bob and Doug McKenzie, the beer, the Canadian 12 Days.
Right,
that one's sort of extreme spoof, but that one again takes a while, or it's not a quick song, and as it gets a little it's not as repetitive as the 12 Days. It's more humorous, so I don't think I have that one. Otherwise, I might have stuck that one in there. So I was trying to do a mix of classics, contemporary singers, and then humorous ones.
Mm-hmm. Afro.
Or dinner cocktail. Well,
the uppers,
mine's
the
just
yuppers,
come in and eat,
wait
for everything to start, or presentations.
Afro. What was it? Afro man. All right. Let's see if we can come up with 4 more in our list.
4 more? 4 more dancing ones?
No, we got the dancing ones.
Oh,
It's
four
chaotic
more.
ones. Let me see. What do I have?
Oh, the off the beaten path ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Did I shoot my wad?
Have yours. Yeah. Rudolph, Dominic Rudolph.
I got one that it's basically a takeoff of Walker Hayes' Fancy Like. Instead, it's Fancy Like Christmas.
Oh.
I didn't realize so many people were doing like spoofing their own songs.
What was it? What was his first name?
Walker Hayes. See if you got that one.
Let's see. Fancy like, let's see, fancy. Oh, Walker Hayes. Oh, I do have that one. Let me see.
We have it. Okay.
Home alone, yeah, you know Apple finna drop another. I'm a Amazon, baby. Put some peppermint mocha. I said we fancy like cracker on a mantle and a candle around a fake tree. Nutcracker.
Yep. Walker Hayes. All right. Christmas at Ground Zero. Let me see.
Did you get the Bob and Doug McKenzie one?
Oh,
12
Bob.
days.
Nope.
Okay. There was that one. I got one by Ray Stevens, called Santa Claus is Watching You.
Christmas at Ground.
But some of these, it's like, oh, okay. Let me listen to it a little bit. Like, okay, it works.
And what was that one?
The one I just mentioned, it was Ray Stevens.
Ray
He's the guy that did The Streak and Guitarzan. Santa Claus is Watching You. And then what I would like, but I haven't found a legit copy, is I wouldn't mind running across the songs from the Heat Miser and the Cold Miser from A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Yeah, let me see. Because I had
Heat
that
Miser
one.
really isn't appropriate for Christmas, but the Cold Miser is.
Let me see.
And that was by Dick Shawn.
I think I have that.
You do?
Yep. Bump.
You have the Cold Miser and Heat Miser one?
Yep.
Really? Huh. I know they're only like probably a minute long or something, the whole.
Because I
from the
think
show.
they did like a little remix to it.
Oh, they did. I think I found that, but I couldn't find the original from the movie. I think it wasn't even sang by the correct people. I was like, oh, that's not the. I always prefer the original if I know what the original is, or the one I first heard.
Let me see.
I'm Mr. I'm too much. He's Mr. Snow. Snow in my nowadays. Mr. I touch.
That's Dick Shawn, so that is the right one.
Yeah,
Does it say it's by Dick?
Dylan Peets.
Well, that's who's singing it or who wrote it?
It says freeze and heat. Oh, he must have did the mashup.
Oh, okay.
Because I thought I heard their voices, but he did like
He combined them or something.
yeah, I thought it eventually went into those like a hip hop or EDM
okay.
beat.
Mr. Heat. I Christmas varieties. Whatever I do.
All right, let me see, because I think there is. Because I thought I had downloaded it. Miser. Let's see, Miser.
I thought it was spelled with a Z, but I guess when I looked it up on Google, it had it as an S. So, but even with that, it didn't help me find it on my sources. So.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Mr. Snow. Call me Snow Miser. Whatever I touch turns snow in my I'm Mr. Snow. Call me
That one. And then Snow Miser. Let me see what this one is.
I'm Mr. Too Much. Bicycle turns the snow in my clothes. 25. Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not the original.
But yeah, that one that was the mashup was
Need to
Tiffany
cite-
Silver Braun. Too Much. The Radiac Tiffany.
Okay.
And then what was that? I thought we had one more.
Oh, did you get the Ray Stevens one?
Santa Claus is watching you.
Yeah, and then Bob and Doug. Did you get that one? You said you got that one. 12 Days of Christmas. The Canadian Bob and Doug McKenzie.
All right, Bob and Doug McKenzie.
I don't think I got that one. I'll look it up because I would have.
What was the
done
name
that
of
one,
it?
especially because I got an open bar. Yeah, I don't have it.
And what
I'll
was?
have to see if my source has it. If I can remember to look it up after we get
All
done.
So while you doing that, let me go and open this up so I can get to them easier. So here's our list to go review our list. So far, our openers, some of our classics. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Burl Eyes, A Holly Jolly Christmas. A White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. Christmas Time Is Here from the Peanuts Show. It's the slow song. Little Drummer Boy by Bob Seger. Someday at Christmas, Stevie Wonder. This Christmas by Chris Brown. Holiday by Jimmy Fallon and the Jonas Brothers. Merry Christmas Baby by Lawrence. Rudolph by Gene Autry. And Drummer Boy by Justin Bieber. And then we have, for our dance floor, we have Feliz Navidad by Jose. I'll look his name
Feliciano.
up.
Feliciano.
I'll just go and do a quick boom. Boom. Let's see. There he is.
Wow, ¿cuántos regalos?
Por cierto, ¿le compraste?
I just highlight that. All right, and then I Saw Mama Kissing Santa by Twisted Sister. I Want You for Christmas by Cheap Trick. DJ Play a Christmas Song, Share. All I Really Want for Christmas by Lil Jon. 69 Boys and Quad City DJs and K-Knock. What You Want for Christmas. Santa Tell Me, Ariana Grande. Rudolph, DMX. And it's like the remix. And then Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays by NSYNC. And then for our
off the wall.
Right. Dominic the Donkey by Lou Monte. The Chipmunk Songs by Alvin and the Chipmunks. Grandma Got Ran Over by the Reindeer. I gotta look that one up. I Have a Hippopotamus. Or is it All I Want for Christmas is? No.
Yeah, All I Want for Christmas is a hippopotamus.
The Hippopotamus. You're a Mean One. By You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. 12 Jays of Christmas by Afro Man. Fancy Like Christmas, Walker Hayes. Santa Claus is Watching You, Ray Stevens. The Miser Brothers song, Freeze Ain't Heat, mashup by Dylan Pietz. And then Tiffany Silverbraun did a Too Much. It's also the Heat Miser and Freeze Miser song. And then you were looking up Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Yeah, let's see what I can find. Because I don't have the copy.
Let's see if something come up. 12 Days of Christmas?
It is. 12 Days of Christmas from the Great White North movie in 81.
All right, I just put 12 Days of Christmas, Great White North. 12 Days.
Because their number one is "And a Beer."
Great White North. Okay. And so that's our list. And then we had a whole bunch. Let's see. Dredo by the Bro. What's that? Bro Fluffkeys. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. Oh, I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's what I was looking up. Ground Zero. Maybe we'll add that one later.
Oh, was that the Weird Al one?
Yeah, because I don't have that one.
Yeah, because I had a different one. But mine was a little bit... it's one that you wouldn't want to have if there's kids around. Mine is The Night Santa Went Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what album. It was a more recent album, I think.
All right. Cool. We'll just stick with this list. Start that one, and then again, once they do YouTube do a thing, and I can go back and look at the chat, I add that onto it, and see if we can do a little mix. Maybe we'll just do 3 different mixes of it, because I don't know how these songs will flow all as one.
Well, that's true.
Yep. So with that said, I'd like to thank everyone for coming. Yeah, we gotta let somebody get ready to go. I guess all these late nights finally caught up with him. I don't want to disturb him.
It's me. I put people to sleep.
I was wondering why it was so quiet.
I'm a sleep whisperer.
Mm-hmm. So make sure, and let me close this so I can see what's going on. Make sure if you haven't joined our Facebook group page, make sure you join that. That's the long URL code. Or you can just go to Facebook and type in CUEITUP DJ Podcast and join our private and public group. You can follow Mikie Mike on Twitter and Facebook at djmikiemike. And then on Instagram is at djmikiemike45. And then you can follow me on all of my socials at HitmanDDub. And then we have a thing called the DJ Collective Network, where it's one culture and many voices, where the viewers and opinions expressed during the DJ Collective Network time shows are those of the individual host of that show. And they do not necessarily reflect the views of stance of the other, let me see. Try to do that. Because I'm using Opus, I think that's it, to do my...
Oh, for your system?
Yeah, to do my little short videos. And I bet you Opus, all the ones it'll pick for me will have him sleep. I was like, what's the point?
This is how riveting this show was.
I'm glad that B Radun or Ratson wasn't in the chat giving us the business. But getting to our shows, welcome to our Primetime DJ lineup, a weekly schedule of live stream shows built for DJs by DJs. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, we got the knowledge, the stories, and inspiration to help you level up. Starting on Mondays at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, wait a minute. And let me go to... No, I can't do that because, let me see. Remove pin. Go there. All right, there we go. Make sure I got everything. Okay. Then on Monday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, for every DJ chasing dreams, no matter the odds, it's your time to spend with DJ Cool Thing. And then on Tuesdays is the DJ Roundtable with Buddy and his weekly guest panel of DJs for unfiltered conversations that matter. So you can catch it live on Tuesday night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch, and then the rebroadcast every Monday at 1 o'clock on Buddy's YouTube channel at TBM Productions DJ1. And then on Wednesdays, we have the DJ Biz School with DJ Night Owl, Sean. And when he's not doing that, he has a beta booth. So if you're looking to add some serious wow factor to your events, check out the beta booth from Photo Booth Direct Club. It's got upgraded lighting and wiring and a mirror faceplates that guests love. And it even comes in a rolling luggage style case, so setup is a breeze. Best part, with my code CUEITUP, you can save $350. That means you get it for just $1,645. Head to photoboothdirectclub.com and grab yours now. So again, if you type in our code CUEITUP, you'll get $350 off the regular price. And then on Thursday, it's the CUEITUP DJ podcast with me, the Hitman DDub, and my friend djmikiemike. And we go live every Thursday at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. And so we got one more show, and then I'm not sure how we're going to do it for the week of Christmas and New Year's. So I know we got one show for sure next Thursday, and then we'll decide what we're going to do for the following one, 2 Thursdays. And then we have Start to Spin with DJ Pretty Boy and DJ Shay on their YouTube channel at Las Rocas Inc. And their podcast start at 9 o'clock as well. And then we have Kevin here. You can see him live on the KJ Chill Room with Matt and Eric. And you can join them live at djntv.com/KJ Chill every Monday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And then you can see the rebroadcast on the DJ Network TV YouTube channel. And then we have at DJ Reese, at _DJ Reese _. And he has a podcast called Recreate the Vibe Podcast on YouTube. And you make sure you can follow him so you can get all the inside information about being a corporate DJ. I know he had a few live streams because he goes live on Instagram as he going to and from his events. So he had a couple the other day. So make sure to remember to like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels. And then our fade out message is, don't just play holiday music, steal the crates and flip the season your way. So again, there's a place for your classics, but then try to mix it up with some contemporary or modern day sounding. You can do the classic, but with artists that the younger crowds would recognize. So that's a good way to do it. And again, even though it's a Christmas party, it doesn't mean that you play Christmas party from the beginning to the end. Mix it up with some current hits. So with that said, do you have anything else?
Well, I'll speak for Mike since he's a little out of it right now. I appreciate you inviting me in, and I see that you go to a lot of work, especially your intro. That was quite an impressive intro. So it's you have a talent.
Yeah, thanks. See, I was thinking about you when I did it. I was like, you need to get into it, and then you can use your voiceover work to, talk over your characters.
Ah, yeah.
Because now it's like, I can tell you what I use to do it. Because now you can create your video, but then you can upload your audio of your voiceover, and it'll sync the mouth of the characters. So
really,
yeah.
Now, will it be able to? Can you like say a few words, and it will be able to reproduce without you saying it, or is it not that good? There's no system out there that will do that yet.
What do you mean?
Well, like let's say someone who's died, like didn't Carrie Fisher die, and they were able to use her image, but for her vocals, were they able to take her old voices when she was alive, and the recorded thing, and then from that, is there a program that they can write words and it'll be like her saying it?
Yeah, because all of it, because it's gotten real good at cloning voices.
Okay.
Because that's how I did the intro. So basically, I typed up the intro, and I sent it through an AI program, and it took that, because the only thing you need now is like maybe 10 or 15 seconds of a voice, and they'll put that voice to that. There's a couple of good ones now where it's sounding more lifelike, because it has reflections and dynamics as opposed to being a straight
monotone
talking thing.
That's cool. I know that was one of the big things that they were worried about, people of deceased that are recording artists, after the fact they're dead. Now other people are like, well, I can use theirs, because how can they come back at me? But it's the estate, that says, hey, we still have ownership of that person, even if they've died. You can't use, your AI voice you created of this person and make it a moneymaker. You would owe us. So I know visually it's the same way. Yeah. So I know visually and audio, voice wise, you can't just take someone and make money off of it. So
yeah, because I think Drake got in trouble, because then he tried to do Tupac when him and Kendrick was going back on the floor.
That probably was it.
Yeah, but I know I don't
used
see
to be, you didn't have that problem, because there was no way you could do that. But now with technology, it's getting to that point.
Yeah, because I was like, for a moment, I was like seeing Tupac wrestling forever. It's like every time you looked up, it was Tupac and Biggie wrestling. Now you got Roman Reigns doing some weird stuff. So it's amazing what they're doing. All right.
But I guess one other thing is probably I won't see you guys again or out on here. But Merry Christmas to everybody and a Happy New Year.
All right, and same to you, and good luck with your gig tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, so with that said, I hope everyone else have a great weekend, and make sure I know we got at least one more uninterrupted week of shows. I know Buddy got one more, and then he's going to take 2 weeks off. I don't know what we're going to do after next week, since Christmas and New Year's fall on a Thursday, and then you have Christmas Eve Wednesday and New Year's Wednesday. So maybe we deserve a break. I know I deserve a break. So with that said, remember, before it's time to spin, you gotta first cue it up, and I'll catch you all next week. Make sure you go out there and crush those gigs.
I rise like the sun while the world still sleeps. Scouring the sights looking for new leads. Marathon gigs with no in-between. Your worth is from a rear view they seen. They want to party, but I'm battling fatigue. Chasing passion while my mental is still out on leave. It's an everyday hustle, so respect the DJ life. We make it look easy, but the pressure's tight. Cue up the pressure. in the booth where the DJs dwell. Clubbing is a struggle like it's all I've got. Set it up, break it down, travel to the next spot. Ambitions, the engine stay sharp like a tool. Revving through my gigs, power drinks is fuel. It's an everyday hustle, we respect the DJ life. We make it look easy, but the pressure's tight. Pressure, cue up the pressure. The pressure, pressure, cue up the pressure. Pressure, pressure, cue up the pressure. The pressure. Cue up the pressure.